Russia has launched a satellite with the capability of taking down other satellites. Pentagon spokesperson Brigadier General Pat Ryder said, adding that it was on the same orbit as a US government satellite. Russia, in turn, accused the US of deploying weapons in space. The two global rivals have repeatedly clashed over the issue of space weapons in the past. Is space the final frontier, turning into an arena for military confrontation? How are the US and Russia weaponizing space? News9 Plus Decodes. Let's begin with what the latest spat between the US and Russia all about. According to the Pentagon, Russia launched the Cosmos 2576 satellite on May 16, which the US believes is a counter-space weapon capable of attacking other satellites. Cosmos 2576 shares the same orbit as a US government satellite, the USA 314. The US has been monitoring Russian satellite activities for some time now and claims that Russia launched similar counter-space payloads in 2019 and 2022. Russia has so far not commented on US claims. However, the Russian space agency Roscosmos has confirmed that the satellite launch was for the Defense Ministry's interest. Over the last few weeks, the US and Russia have repeatedly clashed at the UN over space weaponization, with both sides vetoing each other's proposals aimed at preventing an arms race in outer space. Why are superpowers anxious about weapons in space? To understand this, one can examine the role of Elon Musk's Starlink in the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Starlink has provided essential communication infrastructure to Ukrainian forces. It has facilitated real-time coordination, drone operations, and precise artillery targeting, ensuring command continuity despite Russian attacks on communication networks. Starlink's reliability and adaptability have significantly enhanced Ukraine's military effectiveness and resilience. In future wars, space will be a critical domain for national security due to its role in communications, navigation, and surveillance. The deployment of counter-space weapons could disrupt satellite operations, affecting both civilian and military infrastructures globally. What does the space arms race look like? Weaponization of space can transform military strategies, with global powers developing counter-space capabilities. Although no anti-satellite weapon systems, or ASATs, have been used in warfare, several countries, including China, India, Russia, and the United States, have successfully tested direct ascent ASATs as shows of force. Direct ascent ASATs are essentially missiles that can target satellites in orbit. The US launched the first anti-satellite missile way back in January 1984, with a successful interception the next year in 1985. Russia, on the other hand, adopted the Soviet Union's co-orbital method, where a killer satellite enters the same orbit as its target and approaches it for termination. So is war in space inevitable? In 1967, the Outer Space Treaty banning placing nuclear weapons or any weapons of mass destruction in space. But that treaty no longer appears to be effective. Both US and Russia have submitted competing non-proliferation proposals to the UN, and both of these proposals have failed. The weaponization of space poses big risks for global security and stability, highlighting the need for effective international cooperation and governance. How nations navigate these challenges will shape the future of space as a domain for human activity, both peaceful and military.